गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पता शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वती नमो नित्यं भद्रकाले नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Hari Om. Try to bring mantra pushpa. We'll read first mantra. Atahainam Kausalyascha Ashvalayanaha Papracha Bhagavan Kuto Kutaha Esha Pranaha Jayate Katham Ayati Asmin Sharire Atmanam Va Pravibhajya Katham Pratisthate Kena Utkramate कथं बाह्यम् अभिधत्ते कथम् अध्यात्मम् इति तस्मै सहोवाच। अति प्रश्नान् पृच्छसि ब्रह्मिष्ठोऽसीति तस्मात् तेऽहं ब्रवीमि आत्मनः एष प्राणः जायते यथा एषा पुरुषे छाया एतस्मिन् एतदाततं मनोकृतेन आयाति अस्मिन् शरीरे. We had seen that the first question was regarding the utpatti and second prashna was regarding sthiti. So, to tell that world has not come from inert, Chaitanya Purvika Iyam Srishti. This world has come from something Chetan. What is that Chetan is not clear, but it has come from Chetan, and whole world is of the form of Prajapati. Prajapati vai samvatsara, Prajapati vai annam, ityadi. So first question was to tell how the whole world has come from the Prajapati or from the conditioned consciousness. What you call Hiranyagarbha is the name here. Second question. So we have not yet directly talked about nature of Atma. Upanishad has yet to talk about it. But it has definitely indicated that world is nothing but the expansion of one Brahmaji or a Brahm Prajapati to all human beings. Second question was about the glorification of that Brahmaji or glorification of Prajapati or Prana. And you glorify something by their Gyan Shakti and Kriya Shakti, by action. What is holder as a holder of all? Then the third prashna came, which was asked by Kausalya and Ashvalayana. And in this there is 6 questions was mentioned. 6 questions are there. This is more Upasanatmak portion. And 6th question you remember. First question was that where from this prana is born. Please know the meaning of, in all that 6 questions, different shades of prana are there. So when in the first question, when it is asked where from prana is born, it refers to Vyashti and Samashti, that means Hiranyagarbha and Jeev. But the second question when he asked, Katham ayati asmin sharire, where he comes in this body, it is from Jeev, it is from Vyashti only. And then third question he asked, Atmanam va pravibhajya katham pratisthate, how he divides and holds the body. This is again from Vyashti level. Vyashti prana means Jeev. Kenot kramate, again how it lives, that means the Vyashti Jeev. Katham bahyam abhidhatte, again this is from Samashti. This is from Hiranyagarbha angle. How it holds the whole cosmos, it is from Hiranyagarbha angle. And Katham Adhyatmam, how he holds the whole, our whole body, again it is from Vyashti. So you can see what is the flow of the pranic meaning. I had mentioned about that, and Please be careful. This is a slippery point of Prashnopanishad. Slippery. People, if you don't understand, you will say how he is holding now Veshti, how Samashti is come. Therefore, Hiranyagarbha was the one meaning word. Hiranyagarbha and the Jiva. Difference between Hiranyagarbha and Jiva, I think in the very first class of the last Prashna I had given, you had differentiated also that Hiranyagarbha knows itself to be consciousness, whereas Jiva does not know. Second thing was the conditionings of the Hiranyagarbha. He knows it is superimposed on me, but the Jiva is using the conditioning as adjectives. Second meaning was there. Third is there, Hiranyagarbha is omniscient and omnipotent, Jiva is alpiscient. It doesn't know anything. Alpiscient and alpipotent. So it knows it very little and it cannot do much. But essentially, from the nature of consciousness, these three differences you keep. One more you can say, Hiranyagarbha has no transmigration, but the Jiva has transmigration. It goes from bird to bird. So this is the fourth point, difference between Hiranyagarbha and Jiva. Now, with this background, you heard yesterday that Ashwalayana asked this question, Kuto esh prano jayate? Esh prana jayate. Esh means what was said in the last chapter or last prashna. You got the point? Out of six prashna, one question is referring to Vyashti and Samashti both. It is from Jiva and Hiranyagarbha both, and one question is referring to only Samashti. So ab ho gaya, two questions are over. Four questions are referring to Vyashti or the Jiva angle. But what is to be interesting point is there, Esh is written in the first question. In the second, I am word is written. It is equating that. You can see this point. Third question, Atmanam word, how it divides itself and how it goes out. So, Bahyam. So, this is referring to same who is in the Vyashti and Samashti. Vyashti means microcosm and Samashti is macrocosm. This was the flow of the meaning of Pran. Now, Tasmai Sahovacha, we saw the second mantra as well, that this teacher called Pipala, they appreciated and said, you have asked a little difficult question. And then you heard, third we started already, we had discussed, Atmanah Esha Prana Jayate. So this Pran is born from Atma, Kuta. That was the point. And the very important line was like from the man shadow is born. Shadow is there. Shadow word is given to negate total non-existence and to negate existence as well. So sadasad-bhyam vilakshanam. So this is called anirvachaniyam is there. So that shadow word you heard, we cannot say that that Jiva was born at certain time. So it is, you can only ask the question. So instead of asking the question, why was the world born? This is not right. Why God made the world? Why the world was made? All these things are presupposing that the world was made. And moment you say made world, it brings will time and space. And doer which is separate than the time and is material cause. Moment you say anything is made, make indicates like I say pot was made. So there has to be potter, there has to be time, there has to be space, and there has to be material cause. 4 things are required for the pot to be made. So if the world was made, so there has to be maker of world. Number 2, there has to be time. Number 3, space. And number 4, there has to be material cause. Now this is a very big logical fallacy, because the maker of the time, space and the material cause itself is a part of the world. So you cannot say, so why world was made, how world was made, why God made the world. These questions are not. Just one person wrote me, only I am very angry with God because He made us trapped everywhere. And therefore I don't like that God, because He made the world and I am suffering now. ऐसी बात लोग करते हैं after listening to Vedanta. Listening to Vedanta, interesting thing is this. मतलब my blame I have to shift on God. Why God made the world and He made me suffer? Why God is mine? अच्छा, हाँ. Why did He made the world? Very easy to say. And why Bhagwan? Why He made Jeev? I hope yesterday's class you had revised well and you had got the gist of that. Please get out of these thoughts, because we have a made samskar. That something has to be there, it has to be made, and it is natural. But regarding creation, this samskar is an obstruction to understand. That something is there, there has to be made. If you make the world, there will be time, there will be space, and the material cause will be there. The material cause will be different. The one who is maker is different than the roti maker is different than the one who makes the roti is different than the wheat flour. He cannot be the wheat flour. So there will be a lot of logical fallacies if you think that there is a maker of the world. Potter has to be different than the mud. The goldsmith has to be different than the gold, although he may have a golden heart. Or anything which you make, the one who is making a chapati or a bread, or he should be different than that wheat flour, although his face may be like wheat flour. So that is another thing. Are you getting? So all schools of philosophy, actually all don't believe also that God made the world. Nyaya Vaisheshik is very strong in that point. Anyway, but the Muslim dharma and the Christian dharma is based on this, God made the world. Of God made the world is a very, very different statement. कैसे भगवान बनाएंगे? That means the world was different. So therefore that statement is not holding true. Then did not God made the world? Not as you say the God made the world. What your concept is that he was seated at one place and he has made the world, the world will be different than him. And if God has made the world, then there has to be space already existing to make something. How will he make the space? Where from the space has come? Space is also part of the world. So question is how space came. And if space is there, time has to be there. So these questions you don't allow the mind to get trapped into. Why God made the world? Where from the first Jeev came? Why first Srishti came when? It is very difficult to believe that I was not born first. Very difficult to believe this. I was all the time there. I have been transmigrating from one birth to another, and there was not the first birth I had. And I start thinking, when was I? Supposing, how is it possible that I did not have first birth? And I am continuing. So I continue, I am transmigrating. My nature is like that. I believe in that. But from infinite time, Anadi Kal, I was there, my buddhi doesn't work there. And the fallacy is in this, that you have first believed in your reality of this identity called transmigrating identity. And then after Putting the reality on the transmigrating entity, you are finding out when that unreal thing was born first. You don't understand that anything which is unreal is beginningless. It is anadi. Ignorance is beginningless, and product of ignorance also is beginningless. There is no beginning, since when I don't know Russian language is beginningless. But our intellect wants to grasp. It wants the answer of beginning. That is not possible. I gave the example of the dream yesterday. So what is the more pertinent question? Pertinent question is, where is this world seen? This is an advanced question. Or how come it is born? How come it is appearing? Where is it appearing? How it is seen? How it is seen is an advanced question after contemplation. These questions are not after thinking what initially questioned. Very gross question is, why God made the world. Second, little more better question is, how He made the world. Third better question is, how world is, from where world has come out. And last and most advanced question is, where is the world seen? So more you think, more you will find that this is the way to think. Okay. And then people have many funny questions. They will say, the population is increasing, so more jivas are coming or what? When the population is increasing, so how come more jivas are coming from some other planet, or how come that jivas are coming? Now what question answer to give? How come? Understand, no? If population is increased, that means more jivas are produced or what? Or if not produced, then other planet they are coming. If other planet, that means that planet must be getting empty. Our planets are getting full. Why can't they push that in their planet? Their lokas, bhur loka, patal atal lok, there must be empty. Sab yahan aa rahe hain. Yahan house full ho raha hai. Everything is full is there. I don't know. And very few people are getting moksha. So population will be same. Some say, funny question. Some say, supposing all get moksha, then what will happen? Supposing all get moksha, then planets will be all empty, earth will not be there, nothing will be there. What will Bhagwan do then? Bhagwan will have nobody to give fruit of action because all jivas got moksha. This sab question logon ko aate rehte. I smile on that. There is answer from absolute level and there is answer from vyavaharik level also. So don't worry about that. So, Atmana esha prana jayate. It is just like that. In the dream you feel lot of why the dream population is increasing, from where they have come. This is an absolute level answer. And relative level answer is, yes, from Jeev can come from any lok and again they can go to any lok. It is a cycle that sometime population increases, sometime again it will start decreasing. Don't worry about that. Acha? Atmana esha prana jayate. Very important word is yatha esha chhaya. Like chhaya. Chhaya means shadow. That shadow is one with that object. Similarly, this is with this pran means that Hiranyagarbha and this Jeev, they are all on the self. This is not the shadow like this is an object and see its shadow is here. It is not like that. This is not the intention to say that this is the object here and shadow is falling somewhere else. Shadow is not to tell that. Shadow is to tell that the shadow is on itself only. Sometime my shadow is on me only. Like this bulb is there. Sometime it so happened that my shadow forces on me and people can't see me because shadow is falling on me only. My shadow is on me only. So don't take another meaning of shadow here. Because there are high chances we misunderstand. So this is the second question is over. Second question is over, which we saw. I hope you have got the answer. It is a subtle answer. You have to contemplate on that and get out of samskar of when, all the time when. You cannot, because this when itself is a part of the world. When has come, when has not come. You can say when is seen where, that is there. When is seen where. Now, next question is there. I hope you understood this point. If you have not understood, never mind. Don't worry about it. Sometimes we don't understand, it's still right. Notes are sometimes, although I have not understood that what is it, but I write something. While writing, I understand that you did not understand properly. Sometimes if you write, you wonder that I did not understand, but how, write something, somehow finish that, rush up that portion. I have not understood, but I write something. कुछ तो लिख ही दिया है, that question is over. So yatha esha chhaya purushe atatam barn. I hope you will appreciate that. Like, what is closest example coming in my mind? I always refer to dream seer. I hope you understand dream seer. Like the whole dream world is a chhaya on dream seer. The dream seer is there. And the dream world means dreamer, dreamt, and all this. That is appearance on the dream seer. Don't think this is dream seer, this is chhaya. Idu garbad kar diya tumne. Dream seer will not be cut. It does not have time and space that you say this is dream seer and chhaya. Chhaya alag nahi padegi usme. When you see an object, so the shadow falls on something other than the object. My shadow is on the road, my shadow is on the water. Because I am not on the road and water, the object is not on the road and water. The object is finite. And every shadow is of some shape. Space does not have shadow. Space and Vayu does not have shadow. Shadow starts from fire, water and earth. That which does not have any form, its shadow, physical shadow is not. Therefore, don't try to visualize that shadow of Paramatma. Here, shadow word is only meant to indicate its falseness and mithyatva. Don't try to picturize it. बोले परमात्मा इसकी शैडो गिर गई यहाँ, ये ऐसा नहीं चलेगा यहाँ पे. हम लोग के साथ यही समस्या है. We try to objectify the Atma and understand, and objectification will make it null and void. This is not the purpose like that. Yatha esha purushe chhaya etasmin etad atatam. I hope this point is little clear, if not totally clear. We'll go to the third question. What is the third question? Katham ayati asmin sharire. How it comes in this body? Lo. ये फिर फंस गया मामला. Which is all pervading, how will it come? ये तो, how can it come in the body? When it is how can Paramatma come in the body? बोलो भाई, तो गड़बड़ हो गया हैं? हाँ, हाँ, shadow is there by ignorance. The same all-pervading forgets itself. This you have to fill in between. By ignorance, that all-pervading and infinite self, it forgets its nature and then wants something, and then because of the want it has desire, after desire it has action, and because of the action now it is getting a body. It has slipped now. Like again, dream seer has forgotten it is dream seer and it wanted to get a dream job. And in getting a dream job, now he took a dream body, and then in the dream world, he is going for a dream job. ठीक है? But supposing in between he realizes that I am not this, I am all pervading, then he will not go. So there you have to fill in between now. How he has forgotten his own nature. And then forgetting his own nature, it wants joy from the world. Wanting joy from the world, it does action. For action, he has to get a body. So this is continuing. This is continuing. So therefore, manokriten ayati asmin sharire. Manokriten means what? Done by mind. Manah sankalp ichha adi nishpanna karma nimittena iti etat vakshyati hi. Manokriten is because mind does the sankalp, desire, and then action is done. ये तो फंस गया अपना. It forgot itself that I am the infinite self. There is no. In the dream, if I had remembered that I am the dream seer, then I wouldn't have thought that I should get something in the dream. I should not have thought, but because I forgot, because I am ignorant of that, ajnanena vritam jnanam ten muhyanti jantavaha. I have forgotten. So any body he will take, and this dream is very foolish. Now it has identified with the body. Now when he is identified with the body, he thinks of the relatives of the body. Thinks about brother, sister, mother, father, children, and works for the joy of the sense organ. So Paranji Khani Mitranat Swayambhu. Supposing he passes away from this body and he remembers the old body, supposing you are asked, supposing that please go to your past body, and somebody tells this is your past birth and your past birth family is here. And you are taking, many cases happen in India, that they remember the past birth and they go there. The child is there who is 4-year-old. He goes to that house where old lady is there. So to old lady he says that she is my wife. She touches the feet also. It's interesting country. So old lady touches the feet of this 4-year boy. बोले अच्छा वो कहाँ है? गुड्डन कहाँ है? Guddan is the son. Only that is the son now. Now I ask you, because you are not identified to the body, so the involvement will be less. Then you are not identified because you don't feel he is my father or he is my mother. So after getting identification, you get more trapped. क्यों भाई? Say yes. ठीक है, it is fine. तो अब इसमें आ गए आप ये महाराज, क्या करा जाए? ये तो there is nothing called one mistake. There is nothing, always remember that. There is nothing called one mistake. Mistake has very big family. One mistake is after that many more mistakes you have to do because of one mistake. And it is difficult to arrest that mistake. The original mistake हो गई, after that mistake is there. After that you have to do many other things. Because I did not know myself, therefore I thought myself another mistake, I am the doer in joy. Then the world has joy. Then I will go for the karma. Then I'll slog. Then I will go for the relatives. Everywhere I am running and rushing now because the original thing is wrong. And this is what gives the name that here become worldly jiv, sansari jiv is there. Otherwise he would have saved himself. There is no one here. So manokriten means done by mind. Done by mind means actions which you do of the past, by punya pap, you get the body. And why I did the action? Because you had desire. Why I had desire? Because you had, ignorance. Why I had ignorance? That you have to answer. Well, why I have ignorance? But you had ignorance, you should know it. No, I should not have ignorance. When I am of the nature of self, complete, why did I get trapped into it? That is for you to answer. Why you started dreaming? You should not have started dreaming. No, but I have impression, therefore why you had impression? Why I had impression? Because I started thinking a lot. Why I started thinking? You started thinking because I liked. Why you liked? Because my nature was there. Why your nature was there? Because my father's nature was there. You have to tell about that thing only. Getting it? Or getting bored? This topic, I told you. Therefore he said you ask a difficult question. Not that to tell to him, to tell to us that you have to be careful now. अब आप आ गए यहाँ पे. अब now there is no choice. अब पुनरपि जननम पुनरपि मरणम you start. I will tell you one thing. Vedanta is not to prove birth and rebirth. Vedanta is to prove that birth and rebirth both are false only. You are going from one dream to another. There is nothing called that there is a real birth and real death about it. So, manokriten ayati asmin sharire. He is coming by the mind only. देखो बेचारा आ गया ये. अब he has taken the body. When you get transferred from one dream to another dream, it is not a transfer in space. It's not a spatial transfer. It is not the transfer in time. Sometimes you go from one dream to another dream, second to third dream. And every dream you are taking one dream body. So that dream, the transfer in the dream is not because of that, but it is a bhavantar. It is a transfer, it is a birth of identification. It is not the birth of in space. It is identification birth is there. Supposing a person has to from here to go to Brahmalok or Swarglok. बोले बहुत टाइम लगेगा, स्वर्ग तो बहुत दूर है यहाँ से. It will take a lot of time because Swarg is too far. Or I have to be born in America. Flight is not there. Otherwise, G will go in the airport and stick on to somebody. And slowly. And after that, it goes in the rain and then it drops down. Then he comes in the urn. Then he will wait for the rainy season. Then he will go. But the rain has to be there in America, not here. So you have to wait now. It's not rainy season. You wait in America. You wait here. And no flight is going, you are late. This is not like that. It is bhav to bhavantar transfer and not to deshantar, not from one place to. Already has taken the shape there. This is the meaning here. You have to give some thought and get convinced, because this is a difficult area to understand. And why difficult area to understand? Tell me why. Because buddhi itself is a cause of effect of ignorance. And when buddhi tries to find out its cause, then buddhi collapses somewhere. It is not able to fathom. ऐसा कैसे हो गया? How which was Paramatma got identified with the body? How he forgot himself? Why I forgot yourself? Why you see the dream and you forgot the dreamer? The dream seer. Why you forgot? In the dream, you forgot the dream seer. Why you forgot the dream seer? And I forgot. Just I don't know why I forgot. But because of that reason, you forgot this Brahman which are also there. And because you forgot the dreams here, therefore you have to wander in the dream from one mood to another mood, from one body to another body. I hope you are getting this point. And then I am now rushing. And this is also long dream. Actually speaking, really speaking, what you say waking world is also a long dream. So actually from a short dream you have gone to long dream. And again from this long dream, again I'll go to some short dream. So long to short dream, short to long dream, all is because I don't recognize myself as a non-participant in the world and non-bodied entity in the world. I am the consciousness alone. I forgot it, and after that I am going from this to this and this to that. If, please get my point, if somebody knows in the waking state that I am the seer, I am that consciousness, let me know. In the dream also, he will have dream. But in the dream, he will know himself also as a dream seer. Because in the waking state, he sees his body as false. He has done a practice of seeing his body as false and realized that this body and the world is upon me. So in the dream, when the Jnani has dream, so he sees the dream body also superimposed on me only. And therefore he doesn't suffer from the dreamer like an ordinary person. He may have dream, but he will not suffer from dream. Okay, that sounds better. And please note, he has no desire to go to another body and anything else he doesn't have desire. So these things you have to just keep in your mind. So manokritena ayati asmin sharire. अब बताओ कितना बड़ा we are just trapped because lot of births we are going, lot of sanchit karma, prarabdha karma, all the karma is going on and we are suffering from that. अब suffer करो आप, क्या करा जाए. सपने हुई भिखारी नृप रंक नाखपति होई जागे हानि लाभ कछु तिमि प्रपंच जिमि जोई. Of the dream, the king became the beggar in the dream. Beggar became the king in the dream. Which is true, beggar or king? Neither beggar or king, both are false. So this is the second question. अब settle हो गया ना मामला. हाँ, because body has been taken away, तो मामला settle हो गया. Now I am coming to third question, which will not be settled. That again it will be simple question will be there. Third question, please see what is the third question. Third question is Atmanam va pravibhajya katham pratisthate. Atmanam va, this pran, this is like a microcosm or microcosm? Third question is regarding micro or macro? Huh? Micro, still micro, it has not yet come. Please be careful. So here the answer has been given. You please see the answer. What is the answer? Fourth mantra we'll chant. Yatha Samradeva Adhikratan Viniyungte Etan graman Adhitisthasva Iti Evameva Eshaha Pranaha Itaran Pranan Prithak Prithageva Sannidhatte. So here he is telling how that pran divides the work. So he has taken the charge of the main pran. That pran in the form, that jiv in the form of pran shakti. He is dividing. Please note, but I never divided. I am jiv also, but I never divided any pran. हम तो बस प्राण ले रहे हैं. प्राण, I'm just taking the pran. I'm just holding and inhaling, exhaling. यहाँ कहाँ है? I'm coming to it, don't worry. Please note, this is a point you have to note that. When it is said it divides, please note, in our aham, Hiranyagarbha is there or not? In our aham, along with the jeev, Hiranyagarbha is there or not? It is there. And that Hiranyagarbha is now asking, all prana inside myself, and it divides, and Kriya Shakti, it divides into 5 parts. Main part, Kriya Shakti, power of activity, he takes, and all other Kriya Shakti, he divides. You will be in this part of the body, your work is this. This part of the body, your work is this. Acha, Yatha Samrat, as a king is there. Adhikratan, he appoints, Adhikari. Viniyumti means appoints. Adhikratan means officer. So officers are there. Officers means these 4 pranas. He said, you are in charge of this village. You are in charge of that village. Etan graman. 2 times it is said. Not that misprinting is there. Don't cut it. It has been said 2 times to tell there are many departments. One of my 2 classmates were there. We used to cut the whole mantra if something was not understanding. I said, first understand, don't cut it. Etan, Graman, Etan. Why twice is written? Twice is written, it is a real one. It is not misprinting. Twice is written to tell there are many pranas, many departments are. This department. Etan, Graman, Adhitishthasva. You rule over it. You are in charge of that. Iti, after that inverted comma, from etan to adhitishthasva. Iti evam. In this manner. What happened? Prana. This pran means here. This pran, here, the word pran, let me see what you are catching. It is Hiranyagarbha, it is Jeev, or it is only Kriya Shakti. Your time starts now. Kriya Shakti. Kriya Shakti. हमको पता था ये होगा. हमको पता था. हाँ. Hiranyagarbha is there. Hiranyagarbha only can divide. I told this point just before that. Pran is, he has taken the in charge of main pran. And he said, okay, this portion I am taking charge, main. Now 4 are remaining. 4. Apan, Vyan, Saman, Udan. Now you do this, you do this. हमने पहले बोला था, please be very careful which part is up. If you say Kriya Shakti is inert, no? So it cannot give direction, it cannot hold something. Giving direction, holding is the work of some Chetan. And here Jeev does not have any experience that I gave prana. अच्छा वो तो भूल गया तो प्राणी लेना भूल गए थे. Death means he forgot to breathe. He doesn't know also where is prana, apan. After coming to Vedanta class, we understood there are 5 pranas also. That there is prana, apan, vyan, saman. Just I see air is around in me. That much I know. But I don't know कि यह समान प्राण है, व्यान प्राण है, उदान है. प्राणायाम थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे प्राणायाम जाता है बस. And there is some air in the stomach. This much I know. We don't know that air is all pervading. I don't know Kriya Shakti is there. हम लोगों को कहाँ पता ये सब? How will I divide? Jeev तो महा ignorant. He is ignorant about everything. So here pran represents, very important, please note one point. No Kriya Shakti will be without Jeev or Hiranyagarbha. Kriya Shakti, power of activity, cannot be without the owner of that power. But here, because he is omnipotent owner, so he has to be Hiranyagar, because our experience does not say that I have done it. No जीव can divide the prana. Thank God, otherwise he'll forget. बोले व्यान तो डाले ही नहीं हमने. व्यान है, हम भूल ही गए व्यान डालना यार. अब नर्वस सिस्टम has failed. अच्छा, अपान भूल गए यार. I have now all problems of the stomach कर दिया. अपान वैल्यू, अपान डाले ही नहीं. There is no excretion now. अब क्या डालें? अपान भूल गए. तुम्हारे पास है, दे दो ना थोड़ा. तो ये बोले मैं 2 बार डाल लिया. Sometimes they cook, they forget to put the salt or not. Sometimes they put 2 times. Then they cook. ये तो भूल ही गए. Like you do mala, you forget 3rd mala, 4th mala. Because other than God, I think everything is doing that time only. All task comes in my mind. What is remaining there? What work is remaining? All what you are not doing at other times, when you are doing meditation, when you are relaxed, at that time only all the to-do work comes in that time. Whether you are doing part, can you do part ho raha hai, but inside is going on, that keys are missing. I have to ask the question, my keys are not there. Let me go to Dhanamikas. I don't know what to do with the keys. Who to give me my keys? And here you are chanting Om Yash Chandasam Rishibho Vishwarupa Chando. Here you are chanting. ये तो हम अपने बस में नहीं है. So here prana है itaran. Here itaran means all 4. Because main prana he took in charge of that. Don't forget please. Oh, बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ो आप. You will get very good clarity. Itaran pranan. Itaran means all 4. Prathak prathak sannidatte he appoints. अच्छा. I understood. अच्छा, where he appoints? Now he is giving the what in charge areas of the body. To all the 4 pranas, he is giving the areas where you are in charge. Which part of the body you are in charge. तुम गलत जगह मत चले जाना. हाँ, otherwise you will create problem. Okay. पायुपस्थाने अपानम चक्षुश्रोत्रे मुखनासिकाभ्याम प्राणः स्वयं प्रातिष्ठते मध्ये तु समानः एष हि एतद्हुतमन्नं समं नयति तस्मात् एताः सप्तार्चिषो भवन्ति. सो अपान को बोला, बोले अपान इधर आ जाओ, तुम निकल आओ. अपान आए, बोले यस सर बॉस, व्हाट टू डू? बोले योर वर्क इज टू इजेक्ट, थ्रो आउट द वेस्ट. अच्छा, हाँ, like solid and liquid waste are there everywhere, not two are there. If you see airport, some people throw anywhere, they are not concerned what is solid liquid, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता उनको. So here Bhagavan has demarcated. Payu upas. Payu means anus and upas means genitals. So here the apan vayu has been pointed. It's a kriya shakti which throws. Something throws towards the bottom. This is a kriya shakti. Power of activity is there. Which part of the body? Lower part of the body you have to be there. Okay, sir. Salute mara usne. Yes, sir. ऐसे चला गया, ऐसे. And he entered into the lower part of the body. Therefore, when your mood is not okay, so your not even digestion, but this aspect also will be affected badly. If you have not slept properly, or if your mind was very upset, so excretion will be affected because apan vayu is not okay on that day. So you will have problem in throwing out because that apan is not there or it is dumb at that time. When you are relaxed, this will become active after that. I hope you have understood it. So, payu upasthe apanam pratisthate. Pratisthate is not there in my book. No, you have to add. Sanskrit is like that. Sanskrit will not spoon feed. You have to pick the word here, there, substitute this. Little intelligence is required. Only that I don't have. So next is Chakshu Shrotre Mukh Nasika Bhyam Pranaha Swayam Pratisthate. Main pran said, Hiranyagarbha said, see, I am taking the main area because I am not trusting you. So Mukh Chakshu Shrotre and Mukh Nasika Bhyam. So seven points you took. 2, 2, 2 and 1. So 7 rays will come because people will see him. Main pran is there. Acha, हाँ. Swayam pratisthate. Sapta prana prabhavanti tasmat. Saptarchisha samida sapta homaha. हाँ. Well, don't dance like that. Mundak. Sapta prana prabhavanti tasmat. So 7 archis come. 7 lights are coming. अच्छा, ये प्राण की है. This is written in सप्तार्चिषु भवति, last line you see. Now, मध्ये, after प्रातिष्ठते comma, मध्ये तु समानः. Now समान वायु came. बोले समान. Yes, yes sir. So समान आए. बोले yes, क्या करें? बोले your work is that when food will come, you have to digest it. Digest means convert the gross food into carbohydrate, carbohydrate into energy, protein, and all these things are to be digested, to be, what is it called, powdered almost, and you have to do saman work is there. अच्छा, क्या लिखते हैं? भास्कर writes, ashitam pitam va samam nayati iti samana. So what you have eaten with appropriately it distributes, not distributed, digestion. It is made it ready for going to the nervous system, blood, flesh, bones. It will now go. So many nerves are there. Nerves are there, is saman hai. And to this saman vayu, Bhagavan uses the word in 15th chapter, aham vaishvanaro bhutva praninam deham ashritah pranapan samayuktah pachami annam chaturbajan. Although he only mentioned for saman, but all other also is he only. Don't forget this point. He took saman because we eat and we can be more conscious now that will be there. So Bhagavan has now come into saman, madhe tu samanaha. And what it does? Eshaha. Esha means saman. He etad hutam annam sayam samam. He doesn't say eaten food. He has said offered food. See, the beautiful word is hutam. Hutam means in the ahuti what you offered is called hutam. What you offered in the ahuti, that is called hutam. Acha. Hutam. That means food should be offered to the God. So actually, Bhagavan is sitting in your stomach. Bhagavan is sitting. And therefore, prana is swaha. So when some people you must have seen, they separate it like, and the prana is swaha, prana. They will do like that. So they are offering to the pran. So pran ne le liya phir. So your digestion will be good. Why? Because you have remembered the God. And not only digestion, but your mind will become good. The purpose of eating is to nourish the mind also. Through the divinity of the food, you are eating the divinity. You are consuming the divinity. That is more important. Okay. Therefore, we worship the food. Therefore, if you see, the Achmanam is done. So, and then after that, you do prayers. And then you divinize it, sometime like that. And then you are eating. And while eating, he is conscious that he is offering now. Like आप आहुति देते हैं, you are saying swaha. So similarly, this is one ahuti. Swaha. So this Agni takes that. So Bhagavan takes that swaha. Like if you do ahuti, swaha swaha, so that devata will bless you. Indra devata, Agni devata, he will bless you. Similarly, when you do ahuti, so here also this devata blesses you. Eating is something, offering is another thing. Enjoying is another thing. So we don't eat to enjoy, we eat to worship. And this is why ashrams have lot of sanctity in the kitchen. In India, many ashrams only Brahmin cooks are there. They are called Maharaj. The cooks are called Maharaj there. Because the food has to be offered to the God. And this was the concept. Unki soch lo baat. This was the concept. And when they will eat food, they will never put on shoes, etc. They will not put on shoes while eating food because it's a puja going on. Like you will not put on shoes while you are offering ahuti, so you will not put on shoes. And there pidha used to be there. In our houses, there has to be wooden pidha. Pidha, understand, no? Huh? What? Not a stool is big, but you can sit like that. Chauki kind. वो रहेगा. And in front also you will be there. Because that considered as purer. So there you sit and there you offer puja. Ek pavitra, nobody can enter the kitchen with the shoes. I remember my grandmother, if anybody entered the kitchen in the shoes, she will not eat food. Or supposing I enter and touch her with the shoes, so she will not eat food. So sometimes used to tease her, food gone now. Whatever she makes, she will not have that. So wo nahi ho. Why? Because of this concept only. So food was a very big issue at that time, not for taste but for puja. And because other puja you may omit at times because I am not well, but food you will not miss. So this was a time to do puja. Therefore, if you go to mathas in South India also, there are separate kitchen is there, separate cooks are there for all these things. Okay? So now what you can do, at least when you are eating, you think I am offering to that, your own Ishta Devata. You are at least one morsel you give. We forget. We forget all these things. So this is called hutam. Catch the word here. What is written here? Eshahi yasmad etad hutam bhuktam pitam cha atmano prakshiktam samam nayati. Acha. And here, okay, that's fine. Now, last line, see, tasmad etaha saptarchisho bhavanti. Because of this eating, there are rays in your. Rays are there. So your eyes will be bright, your words will be bright. Why? Because this is the fuel and this is the light. Like the fuel is given to the fire and the fire is emanating. Otherwise, if you not eat, you will feel very dull, will not hear properly, you cannot talk properly. And therefore, it is called Saptarchisha. 7, I told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So speech is there. And touch is also there. Touch is also there. Not only you get the taste, but also you know it is hot or cold. So the organ of touch is also there. So both are at one place. So saptarchisho bhavanti. This pran said, appoint here. 4 ho gaye, cover ho gaye. Achha, all over? No, not all over. Vyan is remaining. Vyan and udan are remaining. Or pran, apan, saman. These 3 are taken care. Vyan and udan are remaining. And both are like, Vyan to theek hai, udan mein. Vyan mein there are lot of nerves are there, nadis are there. Because circulation is there. Digestion is in the stomach. But to take that food in the form of blood vessels and all that, all over the body, that is a very complicated process. There Bhagwan is seated as Vyan Vayu. Bhagwan's name is Saman. Bhagwan's name is Pran. And Bhagwan's name is Vyan. And Bhagwan's name is Udan. So he'll circulate all over in the form of blood and all these things. You'll tell crores of nadis are there. Nadis. And Udan you heard already. Udan that ejects the body, that takes the subtle body out. So this is there. Acha? Haan. And therefore when you do pranayam and all these things, it affects your digestion also. It affects your, therefore it's called kapal bhati, they say. Bhati means this is called kapal. It becomes brighter. And therefore they say kapal bhati. Although many do, there is no brightness. But it is called kapal bhati. I have, uska naam bhati, it shines, kapal shines. But time is over. We will see more tomorrow. This question, don't forget what question is, how he divides. How he divides. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.